Why is it that so many people out there are struggling with loving themselves, changing different aspects of their life? Maybe, if they want to lose some weight, start some dieting, going to the gym. A lot of people out there are teaching how to be able to change different aspects of our life, how to fall in love with ourselves. But the truth is, a lot of people are struggling out there and it's not working. Why is that? Let me explain a little bit of what's going on. There are two main drivers for human behaviors. What does that mean? That all our behaviors are based on these two things. One is seeking for love, and the other one is numbing the pain of the lack of love. So whenever we're looking for a partner, many times, not for everyone, but many times we're seeking a partner because we're lacking love on the inside. We're not being able to love ourselves, and we're seeking for a partner on the outside. So many times we beat ourselves up, we're hard on ourselves, we reject parts of us, and then we're shocked when we fall into a relationship with somebody treats us that way. The problem is that we don't realize, and I'm not saying it's okay how that person is treating you at all, but that you are treating yourself like that. It's a reflection of how you're treating yourself. Whether you want to change jobs and you're not finding that your boss is recognizing as you would like to, whether it's with friends, in whatever area you're struggling, it is because you have a lack of that self-love towards yourself. So one of my main things that I help people, I've been doing this now for 15 years, is to help people fall in love with themselves, love them, even the parts of them that they don't like. Why do I mean that? Because imagine that I'm procrastinating, I'm eating, right? So imagine that I'm feeling pain, so I'm going into food to numb the pain, or I'm falling into procrastination to avoid being judged or criticized by myself if I don't get results that I expect. So as I don't love myself, unfortunately, I'm going to fall in those protective mechanisms to, of course, avoid pain. So to be able to overcome procrastination, to be able to overcome, binge eating, to overcome drinking, to overcome whatever you're struggling with, even starting your own business, changing jobs, asking for a raise, communications, whatever it is, it has to do with you not being able to love the parts of you that are behaving the ways that they're doing. Because look, what I teach is that whenever you build a behavior like procrastination, that part of you created that construction of procrastination to protect you because of the lack of love and acceptance. So when I start practicing love and acceptance to myself, that part of me that created that behavior out of a lack of love and acceptance, it starts feeling love and accepted. As it starts feeling love and acceptance, it's going to be able to start dissolving the behavior that was created in the first place, right, to protect you from the lack of love and acceptance. So I have found people that were eating because, again, they were trying to numb the pain, repress. So when they started loving themselves, accepting themselves, even through the eating, even through the weight that they had, they were able to start losing weight. They were able to stop eating. They were able to start going to the gym. If somebody was struggling with building their business, it had to do with their rejection of, if they don't make money, they were rejecting themselves. They were not treating themselves in a loving way. So when we start treating ourselves in a loving way, when we start falling in love and treating every aspect of ourselves in a more loving way, that's when we're able to start making changes. What I teach is that love transforms everything. So if you're interested in learning more, if you're resonating with what I'm saying, subscribe, follow me, because I'm going to be sharing more insight, more information to help you in any aspect, whatever it is, making money. If you don't having a good relationship with money and you're judging yourself and things like that, it's going to make it very difficult to reprogram the subconscious mind, because the reprogram the subconscious mind is based on how you treat and love yourself. Fall in love with yourself and things can start changing. It's all up to you. So thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you around. Follow me for more insight, more tools, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day. Tommy Walker, the Mind Engineer.